Yo. It's your boy KG, aka Troy Fontaine, aka y'all already know.
What's going on? It's Mr. Snap Episode. Tuning in again, bringing y'all some more content as we promised. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man of my word.
What's going on, people? So today I've gotten a question that I want to bring to our supporters, our people out there. The question was, what is a healthy body count?
Ooh. No, he didn't.
Yeah. What's a healthy body count for a regular person? The person that brought the question to me was shocked when I told her that the average body count for a man is 7 people.
Like in a lifetime or like in like a year?
No, this is a lifetime. And this is male and female. So 7 people have been with you sexually in a lifetime.
That's a tough one. That
may be the average guy. But when it comes to other men or women that are, I would say, more attractive, their number may be high.
7? 7. I mean, God needed 7 days to create the earth.
I guess people only need 7 people to feel like,
in life?
In a lifetime. I looked it up. It said a lifetime. It's only 7 people.
Yeah.
Accusations.
I mean,
not accusations. This is false accusations.
I don't disclose my number.
I mean, the number itself is neither here nor there.
It's not.
But really not. 7 is. I mean, I know some people. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people who are. Well over 7. A good week was 7 for them. I mean, like, let's just.
7.
Like, come on, man. Like,
but would you say these people are more of the attractive?
Yeah, well,
because
I mean,
I'm thinking a more attractive person, male or female, would have more than 7.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of think 7 is like bare, but in life?
In a lifetime, only 7 people have been in your bed.
Okay, so for the viewers out there, so we can put this in context, right? I'm 34. He's not 34, but I'm 34. I'm 34. Okay. 7 is such a okay.
It's a small number. It is.
If we're talking guys, I think it's a very small number. If you're talking females, I think that's probably par for the course. You know what I'm saying? Because 7 guys, okay, you consider, let's say most people get sexually active in high school. Okay, so let's just count 2 for high school. You go to college. That's probably 3, maybe 4 there. And then you graduate college and hopefully you have all the dumb stuff out your system. Then you find the next guy that's going to be there for you. That's 6, and maybe that don't work out. So maybe you get to the next one, that's 7. I think for females, 7 is a strong number.
Okay.
But I know there are a lot of people who are tuning into this video that are going to say, John, what the fuck? Give me a break. 7, come on, give me a break.
That's what it said. That's what I looked up. It said in a lifetime, a male or a female have had 7 sexual partners.
7 sexual partners. That's a tough one, man. I can't even.
I mean,
okay.
I don't know.
So I just pulled up a Bespoke Surgical, which does a graph of the states with the highest average number, right? What do you think is the state with the highest average number of sexual partners?
Average number with state?
Yes.
I would say Florida.
Washington,
D.C.?
The highest average number in Washington is 54 people.
Oh, they be fucking in
54.8, so it's really like 55.
So 54?
54.
So one male has 54 in a lifetime?
54 is the number, sir.
Maybe I'm behind the ball.
I mean, we ain't got to do no counting. Connecticut is second at 31.
I'm gonna go to Washington or Connecticut.
But this is the funny thing, right? Because this is part of the high graph, right? Georgia is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the top.
Okay.
And
What's Georgia's number?
18.6. So 19 bodies
In a lifetime.
in a lifetime.
That might
19
be,
bodies.
That might be.
If you went to Georgia State, that was a semester.
If you was a football player at UGA, that's just
That's a weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like
Ah.
19 bodies. Florida's at 15. Some of this stuff is actually kind of surprising to me, right? So if you wanted to figure out the states with the lowest average number, right, what would you guess it to be?
The lowest average.
Yeah,
Mm,
they get no pussy up there. No booty.
I want to say Nebraska.
Pennsylvania. Yeah, shout out to Hitman. Y'all ain't getting none up there. Y'all ain't getting none. Y'all gets no booty in Pennsylvania.
Oh, man.
Those goddamn Steelers fans. Okay, this is the first time I ever said this on the podcast. I despise Steelers fans. If you're watching this podcast, I want you to know that there is a fire burning inside of me that will not, I mean, the football season is over with, so I can let it be what it is, but I just can't stand Steelers fans. So Pennsylvania, that number is 8.6. So
that's closer to what I said. The 7.
8.6,
So-
which is that's how many bodies they catching in a lifetime. So close to 9 bodies is what it says for Pennsylvania. South Carolina, it's tied for first. South Carolina and Colorado, Pennsylvania.
Carolina, though?
Yep, South Carolina.
I would think that would be more
I would.
because I mean you got the beach. They got bike week.
I think they're talking about like actual natives, not necessarily people who.
I mean, natives go to the beach, but still.
Yeah, we just Black Bike Week. Like I'm like, most of them out of town.
But still, a native would have sex with an out of towner.
I mean, you know, I wouldn't know. I don't know how they go. Anyway, moving forward, also on the list is Illinois, Arizona, Mississippi, New Jersey, Indiana, Ohio at 9.7.
Oh yeah, that's a lot for Ohio.
Oh, let's not throw shade. Let's not throw
That's a lot
shade.
for Ohio.
Don't make me pull up the fucking the STD rate and see which damn state's at the top of that motherfucker.
Hey, you can do that.
No, we don't
I don't
want to do
think
that.
Georgia might be at the
Boy,
bottom.
stop.
Georgia at the bottom.
Between Georgia and Florida,
we take.
I bet you y'all top 5.
We're safe around here. Okay, we're safe.
Strap up. Strap up. Don't listen to them. Just strap it up. Strap it up. Strap it up, rub it up, and rub it down. Yeah, so it's Oregon
At the bottom.
well, it has 10. So I mean
10,
the lowest would be Pennsylvania. But that is I maybe I'm a Neanderthal.
Maybe. I don't know. But your opinion, what do you think is a healthy number? If you were in the dating field and you asked that question, like how many people you had, what number would you be okay with and what number wouldn't you be okay with?
Okay, so just to be completely honest about it, when I was dating, I'd never asked that question. I never asked that question because I'm not gonna like the answer regardless.
I believe I believe that. I believe whatever answer anybody, male or female, gives you is gonna be a lie. I'm not gonna tell you I had 150 partners and you be okay with it. And you're not gonna tell me you had 150 partners and expect me to be okay with it. So whatever answer you get is gonna be a lie.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain hot topics I consider in conversations like when meeting people, right? You don't want to talk about body count, politics, religion. Those are the 3, like, let me stay away from those until I understand what kind of room I'm in.
But I think you got to talk about them. Maybe not the body count, but religion and politics, yeah.
No.
We can't be at the same table. You a Baptist and you sitting with an atheist.
Yeah, but I mean.
They don't make sense.
But what I'm saying, like, everybody's beliefs is everybody's beliefs, right? So as an American, I get what you're saying, right? If you're sitting next to another American, then maybe that's a conversation you want to have. But let's say you're sitting next to somebody who believes in Hinduism or they're a Buddhist or, you know, they come from a different form of life. What they believe is going to be juxtaposed to what Christianity is and what we've kind of grown into. So you may be sitting next to this one guy who may be Afghanistan, meaning he think that when he died, he gets 72 virgins. You may think that shit goofy as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I've always, like, you fill out the room and try to figure out what's what before you even bring them kind of conversations up because everybody's belief patterns are different.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, in a different setting, but I'm talking about if you're talking to your person, if you're talking to a female, your body count, maybe not your body count, But your politics and your religion, I think, should definitely be discussed.
It's not a sexy conversation.
It's not, but it's got to be
you
had.
look good in them jeans, like. But who you voting for though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but it got to be had if you plan on taking it further with that female. I'm not saying if we just smashing, no, we ain't got to have it. But if we plan on taking it further, then yeah.
So you've had a conversation with somebody you were vetting, and you were just like, hey, so what political party are you affiliated with?
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't brought up like that. It was mentioned, but I'm just saying you at least know where they stand at on politics and religion.
But again, I just feel like, I mean, that has an opportunity to go so wrong so quick, bro. Like red pill versus blue pill.
Depending on how passionate they are, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but I think the average person is not really into politics, right? But if you happen to get somebody who knows about politics, it could be damning.
It could be.
Yeah, so
they could fuck you up and you be like, fuck.
Yeah, that's a big topic. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was working in Buckhead, and just in conversation, there was this couple, and they were just like, yeah, you know, my husband's getting on my nerve. He's a goddamn Republican. I was just like, where did that come from? But you could tell, like, she felt it in her spirit.
Right,
this was when
this motherfucker get on my nerve.
Right. This is when Hillary was going up against Trump in the preliminaries or whatever like that. And there was such a divide because women really wanted to see Hillary get in, and then people just really generally don't like Trump. You know what I'm saying? So they was just like, there's no way that he can win. And then when he won, the look on everybody's faces was just like, how? How? You lied. You didn't vote. They
Right.
you couldn't have voted. How did he get in? But you know, that's a whole nother topic, whole nother story, or
Right.
whatever like that. But yeah, man. So what is your take on body count? Like you trying to get vetted out to have a wife, right? Yeah. What's too many? How many is too many?
Like you said, I'm probably not gonna ask. It's not gonna come up because I don't want to hear the number.
Okay.
Because it really will change my mindset about that person. Because it happened to me. I talked to a female. She told me she did a couple things back in college, and I was like, don't want to deal with it.
Okay, so let me ask you this question, right? Let me ask you this question. Say you got a female and her body count is 9, but she caught 3 bodies at one time.
that was the conversation. It was like, I don't know how I'm gonna. It's like in your mind you think like, am I dealing with a hoe or is she just a sexual person? I don't know.
What's the difference between a hoe and a sexual? I think that's one and the same. Damn
no, because if
she's a free spirit.
She a free spirit.
That means she gave the spirit up for free.
But 3 at one time, man, that's a lot at one time.
So 2?
No, just stick with 1. 3 at one time.
If she ever worked for Amtrak, nigga ran train.
I couldn't do that one.
So a train disqualifies you from marriage.
Yeah.
If you found out,
I ain't gonna say disqualify. It got to be no. I ain't gonna answer the question because
okay, I'm saying though. So let's say all things being equal, right?
I think I guess you could say a train will disqualify you.
So y'all heard that first, ladies.
A train will disqualify you. For me, it might not be for other guys, but for me, I don't want to hear that you had a train. You had several penises around your face and body part, and you want me to marry you. No.
That don't do it for you?
That won't do it for
That don't do it for you? Okay, so, you got the girl who had a train ran on her here, and then you got a girl who had a sex tape released over here. Which one you picking? You gotta pick one.
That's hard, man.
You gotta pick one. Because over here, she was a hoe, but not too many people knew that. And then over there, she wasn't a hoe, but everybody done seen her naked. So
if I had to pick, that's messed up. If I had to pick,
it's
I probably would pick the videotape because I can get those erased.
Oh wow,
I can get those erased.
Come on now.
If I can get that, I can get them videotapes erased, deleted, or whatever.
You think you can do that?
Yeah, it can happen.
I don't think you can do that.
It can happen. What Kim Kardashian tape it? You can't
I
find
can pull it up right now if I wanted to.
You got it in your hard drive?
No,
it ain't on no website.
I'm connected to the World Wide Web.
It ain't on no website. Like you can't go to a website and find it.
Okay, so he's challenging whether or not I can actually find Kim.
Can you find it?
Kardashian.
And I'm talking about the whole video, not just a snippet of when Ray J. I'm talking about the whole from the beginning to the end. I seen it from the beginning to the end.
Well, there may be some validity there. So I typed it in, and usually the first thing that comes up with that is XXX, but now
Right.
you get TMZ, Wikipedia,
Exactly.
and all this other
They
stuff.
done
So,
scrubbed it off of the servers and everything. You can't find it unless you got a hard copy or something.
oh, okay. Well, I didn't even know that. I mean,
So I can deal with that. That can be deleted, erased.
oh, okay. You sound like, what's the girl's name? They said your wholeness can be deleted. Yo, it goes away.
It goes away.
No,
I mean,
ma'am.
the act doesn't go away, but at least the vision of the act can go.
I guess so, man. It's just such a tough position to be in. Like when you're talking about a female who's promiscuous and known promiscuity, like you know what I'm saying. When people know, like we all got people we went to high school with, and it was females that was shot out doing things that they shouldn't have been doing, and then you see them get married later on in life. You be like, boy, that nigga don't know the half. He ain't got a clue about what it was and where her mouth has been, you know what I'm saying? But it's really part of the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's no different than buying a house, getting a car. You don't know what transpired there prior to, so you just got to kind of step out on faith, if you will.
I mean, that's why I won't ask the question. I don't really want to know the truth.
Yeah, so I don't know. So as a guy though, right? So if you had to, because ladies is gonna say, well, y'all ain't said nothing about the guys, right? So what's a number for a guy as far as his body count? What is acceptable for a guy? If you were like playing devil's advocate here, you know what I'm saying?
Playing devil's advocate, I would say a good number for a guy would be 10 to 15. And I'll break it down how you broke it down.
Okay.
So in high school, we probably say 2. You always got the first.
Okay.
Then you find you got the first, then you'll find somebody else. Then through college, you might have, I give you about 5 or 6 in college.
Okay.
Then after you get out of college, depending on if you are in a fraternity or whatever, it may go up from there.
Yeah, it's gonna go up.
It's gonna go up from the 7. So average, yeah, about 10.
About 10?
Yeah, because in college you might get 6 or 7. Then after college you might run into 4, and that 4th one might be the one you tied down with.
Okay, so this is something else. Let's put a pin in that, right? And we're gonna get back to that. But I guess the question is like, so where the lines get blurred a lot, right, is when people try to discredit or discount certain sexual encounters, right? So
What you mean?
oh, I only put the head in. It was only head. So when
so body count, does that count?
that's a great question.
Does putting the head in count?
I think it would.
I think it would.
I
too.
think it would.
If it crosses the threshold, it counts.
So does head count?
No, it didn't. It didn't penetrate anything. But
Okay,
no.
so a girl can have 7 sexual partners on her body count, but
20,000.
she done sucked 30 dicks. Are you good with that?
No, man, come on, man, no, hell no.
I'm asking the real questions, bro.
No.
See, if it don't count against your body count,
I don't want to know that though. I won't know that.
Okay.
That ain't even the question that even is asked.
I get that. I get that. But I'm saying though,
30 dicks is a lot of dicks. God damn.
How many dicks is too many dicks?
I'm just saying, man, that's a lot.
But okay, so let me ask you this, right? So now we start peeling the layers back onto this conversation. So what's worse, right? A woman who's sucked a lot of dicks or a woman who's laid with a lot of men? Like which one is worse to you?
What's worse? Probably
Should have some Jeopardy music queued up right now.
Yeah, because I think both of them are bad.
You got to pick one. You got to pick one.
I can't both of them because for a woman, for a woman to let you in between her legs, she got to like you some kind of way.
Okay.
For her to give you head, she got to really like you some kind of way.
Yeah, is that true?
Yeah, like she got. I done had some head and didn't have sex.
How'd that make you feel?
I was fine. I mean, about her, I was like, she's A hoe for sure.
If she's a hoe,
No, but I didn't feel no kind of way. I was just like, okay.
my bad.
I just feel like maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what she wanted. We
Well,
didn't go further.
Oddly enough, right? And not to get too personal, but oddly enough, when I first got to Georgia, I'm not gonna tell y'all when, but it was a while ago, right? Long time ago. Long time ago. The only sexual experience I had when I got to Georgia was fellatio. I was just like, it's the weirdest thing because, like, in Ohio, women didn't really do that. Not at that age. Like, that was something that was like you got down the line. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when I got down here, it was like a culture shock. Like, oh, so females is out here sucking dick before they fucking down here? Like, that's the new shit. It was Slouch Socks, Goody Mob, Outkast, and now you get head down here. I was just like,
for sure.
I wasn't down here for Freaknik, so you know what I'm saying. I'm not that old, you know what I'm saying. But
Okay.
I mean, I'm pressing it, but I wasn't down here for that.
But yeah, I can't pick out of those two. I can't. 'Cause both of them to me is bad. I don't want to know about either one of them. It's just period.
Okay, but I mean, if the people want to know, you got to answer. The people want to know. You know what I'm saying? So
get a couple of Long Islands, and I may be able to give you a choice, right? But I can't do it right now.
come on, man.
I can't. What about you? You pick.
Well, I mean, I'm married, so you know it's different for me.
Before you was married, which would have been worse for you? Head or sex?
I would probably say sex.
Okay.
I would probably say sex.
Why would you say sex?
Because the integrity of the pussy has been compromised.
Okay. The integrity of the mouth been compromised too.
Yeah, but the women run their mouth anyway. It's a very strong muscle. No offense to anybody. Not trying to, you know what I mean. It's a very, you know, it's a you every day you use your mouth. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Consistently. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I think that has a little bit more durability as it pertains to wear and tear, other than a football team running through somebody I'm considering for, you know, courtship, if you will. So
Okay.
yeah, I think the sex would probably be worse. Now, granted, you still don't want to hear your girl done swallow a couple cums. Like, you know,
Exactly.
you don't want to.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying.
You don't want to.
It's going down the pipe to the belly.
Yeah, that's very that's very disturbing. But you know, I mean, the funny thing is that as much as me and you can sit here and excoriate those women who do those things, though.
Oh, I'm not saying it's a bad thing like that, but
I mean, you know, if you don't qualify for the job no more because you did it, I mean, I kind of feel like that's a bad thing.
I want to ask.
So you won't know.
They're gonna lie anyway.
Well, yeah, I mean,
So it really,
I mean,
it don't matter. They're gonna lie anyway.
yeah, I mean, that's a good question. Like, ladies, do y'all count head on your body count, or is it strictly sex? You know what I'm saying? Do you remember? Like, there's some females that don't remember. Be like what they count is. You know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of times you understand people are drinking, they partying. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to fault anybody for having a good time. You know what I'm saying? But
Will we count a one night stand in this body count?
definitely,
You would.
I think you do. I think most women won't.
I mean, if you drinking, you're not really gonna remember either. So do you really count it? Because if you have one of them blackout nights and you take a dude home or a female, and y'all do the thing, and the next morning you wake up, you can't remember if you did or not.
I think that's selective memory.
Nah.
I think that's selective memory.
Nah.
I think people use alcohol as an excuse to do shit that they regret. And
Possible.
I feel like
I mean,
I think if a woman fucked you drunk, I think she would have fucked you sober.
oh no.
I think for by and large, I don't think females is out here like on what was it, house party? Mm-hmm. Do you want to dance? Yes, I do, but not with you. I don't think it's that bad where it's like some guy that you is completely disgusting. Ladies, y'all tell me if I'm wrong. I don't think that women look at a guy and be like, I wouldn't touch him under no circumstances, drink a bunch of liquor, and then go lay up with that same guy. I don't think it's like that. That extreme.
We need y'all in the comments for this one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I can't say. Now, guys normally are happy to pluck anything that's available. So it ain't really a big pressing issue. It ain't really a big pressing issue if you see a guy, you know, that's laying up with a 2 or a 3 or 4 or 1 for that matter. You know what I'm saying? So
I seen a couple ones for some of my homeboys.
okay.
One's from Pennsylvania.
Oh God.
Oh man,
That is terrible. So
But
on a scale from 1 to 10, what's the lowest number of female you ever kicked it with?
the lowest number.
Yeah, 1 to 10.
I would say a 4. Yeah, 4.
Cap.
Nah, it was a 4.
Cap.
I said the lowest number of a female that you've ever laid with.
Lay with.
Yeah, like had sex. Let's just. This is adult time, right?
Oh,
What is the lowest number of female that you've had in sexual intercourse with? Don't make me do it.
this is hold on. Yeah, 4. 5.
Cap.
5. 5. Who say 5?
Cap.
I can't hit that
I don't
button
know what
enough.
he's trying to
I
get out
can't
of
hit
me.
that button enough.
I don't know what he's trying to get out of me, but it's 5.
Okay,
It's 5.
okay. For the people at home who's watching this podcast, I've known KG for a very long time, right? Very long time. I've seen some good days. I've seen some bad days. What I can tell you about those days, I can't go into graphic detail, but what I will say is 4 was not in that equation. I would definitely say.
I said a 5.
No, that's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, think about a 3, a 2.5.
Yeah.
Okay, so we gonna go with 4. Okay, 4 is your lowest. What's the highest caliber of women you ever felt like you laid up with?
I feel like I laid up with some 10s in my book.
No, not in your book that you just created.
Okay, some 10s. I'm quite sure if we put a picture up of at least one of them, some people would say that was a 10.
Okay, so a 10 in your eyes, celebrity wise, would be who?
What category? Because we talking about face, body.
Okay, let's just do
Personality.
face. Let's just do face because that's
Face. We can say Lauren London face.
Cap.
Now, I'm not saying that's what they look like. You saying what's a 10?
yeah. Okay, so
You don't feel like Lauren London's a 10 in
no,
the face?
I feel like Laura London at one point in life was a 10 in the face.
Okay,
right?
yeah, so-
okay, but I'm saying in comparison to the female you said you laid up with that was a 10.
You asked me what was a 10 for a celebrity. I said Lauren
Right.
London.
Well, that's what I'm trying to make the comparison, right? So the
Yeah.
people can get a visual of who you've allegedly
you
laid
can't
up
give them
with.
a visual of that because they're going to think they seeing Lauren London. It's not Lori London. It's the person that I...
Okay, so I'm
was a
saying
10.
the person you laid up with that was a 10 is comparable.
If I put a picture up, the men that watching would say, some of them would say that was a 10.
Y'all want to see this picture? I think y'all.
I could probably... I can't show them the face. I don't do that. I can't do that.
I ain't getting nobody in trouble. I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble.
But I would say some guys would say that they were a 10.
Okay.
You don't think so? What's your low?
I don't think I've been in my life. I don't think I've actually like topped out at a 10. You know what I'm saying? Like because I think
That's what I said. That's your opinion. In your opinion, what was your 10? Or
what was my See, guys, I'm more realistic here. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm lowest female I probably dated or not dated because I don't date ugly girls, but low. I'm not self-centered nothing like that.
Cap.
I should have took the sound effect away from him. I couldn't move fast enough. But lowest is probably about a 3. I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck.
Okay.
I guess it's
give
a
a 3.
regrettable
Okay.
situation. Highest I'd say a solid 8, 8.5. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
that's probably where I top out. And I'll go on to say this. I ain't gonna take up too much time, but it's like I feel like to be a 10, the vast majority of that is looks, but it's also about how much people accessorize. So like the dimes or the bad bitches and things like that. I feel like a 7 can be a bad bitch. The bad bitches accessorize more. So maybe
Right.
they show more skin, they grease up the titties or whatever,
Right,
they put on more whatever. They
Right.
they take that extra step to make themselves more appealing. So if you've been with a 7, I think you've been with a 10. So I think I've been with 8, 8.5. Somebody who didn't necessarily go out and do some of the things that, other women do.
Okay.
Yeah, so
All right, I can take that. Now, like I said, in my opinion, they were a 10.
Okay, I think I
They
worn
was
that.
a 10.
I worn that button out. I ain't gonna hit
If
it
you
again.
hear this, baby, you was a 10.
He would drink.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
But yeah, we coming up on the end of this right now.
Yeah, man, this was fun.
This was a little fun. That question came up to me, and I wanted to bring it to y'all. So get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. You know, don't forget to subscribe, slap that bell,
Definitely.
like, comment, send, share, do all that. It's your boy Troy Fontaine,
Mr. Snap Episode,
and we out.
as always.